My head looks like a potato. Big old white fuzzy potato. It's Comics and Shots, a completely improvised semi-comedic musing by Howard Stern's Mick the Nerd, aka YouTube and TikTok's Mick the Man, aka Mick the Maverick, aka a guy who is going to just put more of a handle on the comment sections of his popular live videos, because I saw some weird ones today. Ugh. Ugh. Today's subject, in the spirit of rejuvenation for the new year and me with a newly shaven head, I'm talking about one of my favorite regenerating or resurrecting heroes of all time, Ted Krent, the Wildcat. Wildcat has your typical origin story. A boxer framed for a crime he didn't commit decides to strike back and take out the bad guys who did the thing to him. I didn't read the original comic. It was from the 40s. I've read comics that retold the origin, yada yada yada. Ugh. And after a while, in one of his adventures, it's like he gets a thing that's like, oh hey baby, 9 lives. And then, he's kind of careful. But, when you know it, he dies a 10th time. Only to learn that he has 9 lives on any lunar cycle. So, that's pretty cool. 9 extra lives a month. Which they don't really explore that much within the comics. There's a lot of comics where you don't see him dying. He has resurrection powers, guys. You do that. It's like, if he's got, some spare lives, you send him into the radiation thing. Actually, I'm just thinking about it just now. Catwoman essentially had a Wildcat story where she had 9 lives, the 9 lives of Catwoman, and she didn't talk to Wildcat about it once. Like a cat-themed superhero with resurrecting powers, it's like Wildcat's thing, but instead they gave it to Selena Kyle. That's weird. That was also one of the better stories in Teenie Howard's run. I'd recommend that. Yeah. Oh, Teenie Howard, I feel conflicted about you, especially what you did to Kyle the Clown. Oh no. But also, one weird thing about Wildcat, he is not, presented accurately in a lot of media. Completely accurately. They get the whole boxing grandpa thing down, teaches a lot of superheroes how to do the dance, you know how it is. But almost all of them forget that he has superpowers. It's weirdly similar to Black Cat from Marvel Comics, where it's she was originally created to be the typical bad luck charm. She causes bad luck wherever she goes. That's almost never shown in the friggin' cartoons. Remember Spectacular Spider-Man? She was basically just Catwoman in that. I mean, let's get real here. Felicia basically is just Catwoman, but with a tacked-on superpower. I feel so weird about her. Marv Wolfman, you knew what you were doing. Her costume even looked like Julie Newmar's a little bit. But yeah, with Ted Grant, they get the boxing thing right, they get the mentor thing right, but they don't really do the superpower thing at all. It's almost never mentioned outside of comics. It's barely mentioned in the comics that much too. He has a power, guys. Mention it once or twice. Can you, and also possibly answer the life stacking question? If he goes a whole month without using any of his 9 lives, what happens then? Does he get 9 extra lives, or do they just stay contained? Has he stocked up on lives? They should give Wildcat a life counter. Yeah, I'm just saying. I need that to happen. Dr. Fate whips up a magical light counter. Either of them, either Khalid or Kent Nelson. Look at it. Little Nick roll. Yeah. Yeah. Something, Also, just maybe a mini. I would like a Wildcat mini. That'd be fun. I like him. He's a good character. Yeah. What else on Wildcat? He hooked up with Catwoman once. And then was never focused on ever again. Find that kind of weird a little bit, the age difference. But, Catwoman was like 30, so, it's not that weird. What else? Potatoes. He has a son. We barely talk about Ted's son that much. And we also, I think, abandoned or something. I don't know. It's a whole thing. It also just happened to be a werecat. Ain't that a wacky coincidence? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Ted Grant, great character. Not always 100% accurate outside of the comics, but, still good in a lot of those adaptations, too. Especially Brave and the Bold. Where he was essentially Batman's stepdad. Like, let's get real here, his other stepdad, Alfred. And Batman's just like, I worry about you, old man. And it's like, it's just really sweet. Yeah. I just love how the JSA were such total, surrogate parents to, Black Canary and Batman. So good. So good. Yeah, that's all the steam I got on that topic. New year, new comics and shots. And with that, like, comment, and subscribe. Donate if you're feeling nice. Share it with a bear. And always remember, praise be to the Blood Elk, fear the Stabopotamus, and death to Kronos. Yeah, I'm just thinking about the weird comments from my live stream earlier today. I got some weird ones. YouTube commenters are weird, and for some reason they started making Diddy jokes. I don't get it. Weird experience. Have a night, folks.